Levels of independent testing. Parents always think the best of their kids. They are the most cute, well-behaved, polite, funny kids on earth. Even if most of us think that this kid is the ugliest kid on earth. Same thing could happen with developers and their code. Developers sometimes cannot see anything wrong with their code. Some won't believe that they did invent a buggy code. To make my point more clear, did it ever happen to you that you write a report or an email and you proofread it several times, but after you send it, someone can point to you something wrong with your email? It happened to me a few times actually. I wrote an email starting it with "Hell, sir," instead of "Hello, sir." I didn't notice this mistake until I got a call from my manager wondering what's wrong with me. For that reason, it's important that someone other than the author of the code should test the software. Still, we do want the developer who builds the software to test it and debug it, but we accept that testing done by that individual cannot be assumed complete. Developers can test their own code, but it requires a mindset change. From that of a developer to prove it works, to that of a tester trying to show that it doesn't work. Therefore, we aim to have the software tested by someone who was not involved in the creation of the software, who have low dependency with the software. This approach is called test independence. The lower the dependency, the better. Here are a list of people who could test the software, listed in order of increasing independency. Those who wrote the code, members of the same development team, members of a different group, independent test team, members of a different company, a testing consultancy outsource. Of course, independence comes at a price. It's much more expensive to use a testing consultancy than to test the program oneself. We will talk more about testing independence in the test management section from a different point of view. But for now, notice the sorted list of various testers by independence. One trick I noticed in some exam questions is using the word independence versus using the word dependence. For example, the developer is a high dependent person and he is also a low dependent person.